Evening, everybody. This is DrHack, and this is your game of the day. We're going to play, it looks like a Ruy Lopez. Nice, right? And hopefully we're going to crush our opponent, and then we're going to kick names and take butt. Okay. Oh, and you know, we've trained for this. We know what's going on here. You have to take the knight because you don't want to lose tempo. And now our two weak spots are here and here, and as long as we're defending one of those, there will never be a fork between them. There was another weak spot too, but we fixed that one a minute ago. Okay, great. He's letting us play this. Do we care? Huh. Well, I guess I don't really want to put it up there if I don't have to. How are we going to attack him? Let's do this. Let's go. Let's attack him like it's a Sicilian. He can't play this pawn anywhere anyway. Okay, and now he can. So where's his knight going to go? Check all the squares. He's going to come to d5, and we're going to hate our lives. Okay, that's not it. So since there's not a knight that can come here, our queen can just step over and start to wreck into the game over here. That's good stuff. Maybe our knight can transfer across, like over to here, or something. This is fine. He can't put his knight there now. There's a pawn. Oh, I love how that one just went down. Okay. What did he... Oh, he's trying to trap my bishop. Well, you may not, sir. Well, I mean, we could ask him. Do you think I'm going to see it? Question mark. Yep, looks like I did. Okay, so now this is happening. And we're going to start to build our kingside attack soon. We could also just build up on this pawn, I guess. Okay. Let's attack the a pawn. That'll force him to start playing this stuff. Yeah. Forced. Okay, so now the queen needs to arrive in the game at some point here and do what she's going to do. I'm thinking that she belongs here. And I'm going to develop this rook in, maybe play this bishop back, and look, it's on the same diagonal it would normally be on. We can play this and do stuff. We're going to have to worry about that. Nobody wants to see this attack this. No. That is a negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. I think also this knight here would have been an interesting move before he did that. Now, let's just make sure that this isn't... Nah, it's not. Okay. I almost think that pawn to g4 is the right move here because it would win a piece. But I can't move it through a queen. And that's unfortunate, you know, as they say. So let's move the queen, and then let's do it. Nobody will suspect this. I mean, they're all going to suspect it. He sees it coming 10 miles away, guys. That was weird. I think I'm going to play this. It gave me that. You can't play the knight back, or I'll push, win a piece. So he's got to take it. Okay. What is he doing? Oh, okay. He wants to play there, and when I take, he takes, and it was with check. And then I'll block. I think I just want a piece. Because if I don't guard this again, he's just going to take it twice, right? So I have to do something now, and this can't move back because that's a fork. So this would be the best move then for him. And then once I take, check, block, he's got to do something about his queen. So he pushes there. And now our bishop can just kind of move, and this is still trapped. Nothing untrapped it. So this is a win. The big old dub. Or at least he's in a really tough spot. Whoa, that's a good move. It's a good move, guy. Nah, that's not a good move. Is that a good move? Yeah, it's a good move. Wow. But if I just move the queen, his bishop is still under attack. So how about if I move it here? I think that'll be fine. If he takes this with the knight, I'll go ahead and trade. Because my queen would be under attack again. Oh wow, now he's doing this. Gotta say, he's trying real hard. Okay. I had to keep contact with this. I couldn't go that way. Otherwise, knight takes wouldn't be getting the piece that I want to get. Is he just going to sack here? Nah, because then I'll just take there. Your move, sir. What will you do? Dizzy 400. Diz 1400. Oh, I thought that was an I. Oh, wow, he did. Okay, well, we kind of expected this. Right. And now this. Right. As long as we don't get checkmated, guys, we're doing good. I have to tell you, I'm not convinced by this move. Okay. If I go here, nope. It's a big nopety nope. Nope, nope. We're going to put the bishop to aim there and win that way. Well, save the bishop. Okay. Take that. I guess we didn't really need to find the answer, but that was the answer. All right, so how did we do in the opening? We have played a Ruy Lopez, and we know most of this stuff. He played knight to f6, and we decided way back when in our video series that we would play d3. Okay, we got that part. And then he played knight d4. And this is a hybrid of something that we looked at, right? Because we looked at this move on move 3. And we said on move 3 we should absolutely take the knight, and that leaves 3 hanging pieces on the board that we have to be careful of. We actually said this. We looked at this position exactly. Now you take that and you take your fluid intelligence, right? And you apply that knowledge of what we learned in that video to this position, because it's almost the same. And the way that we stay ahead in time is we take the knight off the board. We don't take the pawn because we lose the bishop. We don't move the bishop, right? We're not going to let him trade, so we don't play the knight here. We went through all this stuff. Yeah. Okay, and then we can castle. And I decided here to start a kingside attack with f4. Is there another idea? Sure. There are probably lots of ideas at this moment. I don't know which ones are the good ones because I haven't played this position very much. It seems like somebody playing back in the day, 2012, said that c3 was the answer. I disagree heavily with that. This bishop is so bad with that pawn there. Let's leave the pawn for a bit longer. And so I'm going to think that where was the first mistake? Probably there. Because as soon as he let me remove the defender of this square, the attack got real good. And his knight had to go somewhere, and he didn't want to block his bishop. He ended up here with a knight trying to wind his way back into the game and had a hard time. That's got to be the mistake, right? d5. Nope. Chuck Testa. Okay. Let's run the computer. It wasn't us this time. We took full advantage of it. We showed him in the game how it works. When we're playing well, guys, I mean, this analysis stuff is super easy. When you make a lot of mistakes and you're the one making the first mistake, it takes a lot more to decipher what's going on. But I just don't think that was us, not today. We played an inaccuracy somewhere along the way. We played a blunder along the way. Good for us. Evidently we were winning by a lot, and then we weren't winning by a lot, so that's something. Let's see if what we... Oh, yeah, I was looking at that move and saying, you know, to myself, that looks right, but I don't really want to pawn up there. And the computer hated my f4 move, but that's okay. Well, let's take a look at what this e5 thing is, just because we're curious. Because I thought his knight would just come here. It says e5 was best, and it doesn't back up its thoughts, this computer, so we got to figure out why. And look at this square. Like, it's got 1, 2, 3 things attacking it. Why would I give him that? This makes very little sense to me. I don't like the computer's move. Let me go back to this moment here. Can we see the lines or no? Let's put 2 lines on. Let's turn on the computer engine. And let's go wherever e5 was correct. Right here. It says e5 and f5 are the 2 moves that it likes the most. So what happens after this? Man, I don't hate it. This just looks normal to me. Yeah, it's even saying that this move is good for him. So yeah, I'm not doing that. You got to be a computer to want to try that. So what we did is fine. Although, how does he take advantage of that? Just d5. This is what we did in the game. Oh, you know what? That's actually kind of funny. I gave him that square. Sure enough. But the other way around. I'll be darned. I'm wearing out here. This is the worst we did. And after we played knight to after he played knight to e8, we never looked back really. Barely gave him any chances at all after that. Yeah, it's already wanting me to undo my queen move so this can happen. He hung a pawn, and what I noticed was, hey, look, a piece. Wow. Yeah, and this is just winning. I suppose this is better, isn't it? Because that's pinning the knight to the queen. I was looking at this move and I was thinking after the bishop goes, there's really nothing better than just pushing and doing the same things we were doing before. So what's the difference between that and here? Huh. And now we do keep the bishop in the right place, and yeah, he should take the pawn for it. And now there's just no way to stop this attack. This attack is completely brutal. Although he was annoying, he held out quite well, right? And this is the answer, right? It's all over. This is going to be the check, and then all the checkmates are happening. This check followed by that check, or whatever check, cross checks and hind checks and side checks, and let's get them. Do hope this helps somebody. You guys have a good one. Take care now. Bye.